fight. Take this miracle shot if you can. I'm not going to lose.
Hey, you two! Stop playing soccer in the house like that! If you want to play, go outside in the yard and play!
Okay!
My name is Haruko Miyanohara. I work from home. I used to be a housewife, but my hobby, blogging, ended up being published, and ever since, I've started working as an essayist and a writer. Right now, I post romance essays on certain magazines, while also working on a variety of articles. My family consists of my husband, Yoji, and my twin sons. I'm also currently 8 months pregnant.
Mom, I'll wash the dishes for you. Ooh, me too.
Thank you. I guess I'll take you two up on that offer then.
And I'll do the vacuum too. Hey, I'll do that, bro. Ray, you could just go fold the laundry or something. What? I want a vacuum. It's so much cooler.
Kay and Ray are only 6 years old, but they do their best to help out around the house. I seriously cannot count my lucky stars with how blessed I am with these lovely, kind kids.
Ugh, I'm so tired.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Dad.
Ugh, don't be so freaking loud.
So sorry.
You don't need to be so angry. Kay just came through the door and welcomed you. That's it.
I have a policy that even if it's my kids, I'm gonna be strict and not take it easy on them.
Here we go again.
You better not just be hanging out in my home just because you're pregnant either. My coworker's wife was working all the way up until she was just about to give birth.
I feel like Yoji has been acting incredibly cold towards me recently. He was so kind to me when we had found out that I got pregnant, but...
Hey, are you listening to me?
I'm not hanging out or doing nothing at home. Also, I think it's silly to compare your coworker's household to our household.
What?
The baby is growing well, and I'm about to hit the last month of my pregnancy. If I don't take it easy, I don't know what's going to happen to me.
Yeah, here we go again with Haruko's incessant nagging.
I really am thankful for you with how much work you do to support this family, but you do realize that raising kids isn't something that only the mother does, right?
Shut the hell up. You're making some pocket change at home, right? Then you figure out what the hell to do about it.
Dad, there's a baby inside Mom's belly. You know that, right? Let's help her out, Dad.
Kay, Ray.
Yeah. And now we're gonna start talking about how I'm just such a horrible person in all this. Well, I'm sorry.
No matter how much Kay and Ray tried to convince them, none of it seemed to ring true to Yoji. I wonder why his personality completely changed like that. For a while, I was worried and trying to figure out why he had seemingly taken a 180-degree turn in the wrong direction. One day...
Hello, Haruko-san.
Hello, ma'am.
Aw, come on. You can just call me Kane. We're in-laws, but we're still technically sisters, right?
I don't know if I feel comfortable enough saying that.
You are seriously so hardworking, aren't you? You don't need to be so timid around me, okay? Don't be so uptight.
Anyway, did you want something with me?
Yeah, I was just about to forget. I'd love to talk to you about something that I wanted help with. A favor.
A favor?
Would you be all right with taking my daughter for a little while?
Huh? Rino-chan?
I was invited by some friends to go out together, and I just couldn't really say no, you know? So I told them that I'd be willing to go.
This is all too sudden.
You know how I just divorced my husband last year? It's super tough being a single mother and all.
Uh-huh.
What I'm trying to say is sometimes I need to relax and unwind too. Please?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Huh? And just why the heck not?
I'm already taking care of 2 sons here, and I'm pregnant with a 3rd. I won't be able to take care of Rino on top of all of that.
Oh, it'll be fine. You'll be able to figure it out. It's just one more kid.
Don't be so insane. Do you realize that raising kids is a lot more difficult than you might think?
Lame. Are you seriously going to be lecturing a single mother? Who do you think you are?
That's not why I said that.
Must be so nice for you, huh? Having my younger brother take good care of you and yours.
He is really hardworking as a formal employee, sure. But I'm also working at the house as well.
I'm sure it's probably nothing that big, right? Compared to someone who's working at an actual company, I'm sure it's not much.
Thanks to my clients, I have been able to receive stable workflow. The pay is actually not too bad either. I make about as much as your average office worker, I think.
My God. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
I don't know or care if you're seriously pissed off, but my answer won't change.
So you want Rino to just stay all alone at her house?
If you want to go on this vacation and you can't change your mind, then you should take her with you.
That doesn't solve anything. The whole point that we're all going now is because we're all mothers and we just want to relax. You should know that my parents have both died.
I've just been really busy with work up until recently. I was actually really hoping to take some time off before my last month of pregnancy, so...
Do not start humble bragging about how much money you're making.
What?
Besides, it's literally not even fair that you're just writing up some blog and earning money like that. If I can't go on this trip with my friends, I'm going to sue your ass.
I'm so tired. I still don't know what she was actually trying to say towards the end there anyway. The kids never really got along well with Rino-chan either. I know for a fact they're going to get in fights. I don't want to deal with her anymore, so I'm going to block her until I'm done giving birth. Kane is Yoji's older sister, but this isn't the only time she's asked for something over the top. She's come time and time again to make us take care of Rino-chan, and I think that's been over 10 times that she's gotten into an argument with Kei and Rei. It's almost always Rino-chan's fault, and she's never apologized either. Just writing a blog and earning money? You realize how much work I had to put in to become an essayist? 1 week later,
I'm home.
welcome huh? Why is Rino-chan here?
Why do you think she's here? I took her from my older sister.
Huh?
I heard that you blocked Sis' phone number, huh? Do you realize how much she chewed me out because of you?
What did you want me to do about it? She was talking about how she wanted to go on vacation with her friends or something, and...
So what's going to happen is you're going to take care of my niece while she's out having a refreshing time with her friends.
Not possible.
What did you say?
You should know how many times Rino-chan has screwed up this house.
Yeah, I know.
She wrote with crayon all over the wall, and it took so long to get it all off. During dinner, she literally dropped food on the ground on purpose right in front of me.
Stop nagging about something that a kid has done. You should be a grown-up.
You know, Kei and Rei are the same age as Rino-chan, but they never do anything that horrible and disgusting.
Hey, don't say that right in front of her.
Hi, I'm sorry.
You made her cry. Now what?
She's clearly faking that. Is this girl seriously 6 years old?
She said she's going to be back in a few days. You can just hang tight until she's back.
I already told the both of you that I can't do that. You realize I'm 8 months pregnant, right?
If something happens, then just call a freaking ambulance or something. You keep getting so upset like this, it's going to cause you more stress.
This prick is acting like I'm just some stranger. I'm your wife, damn it!
Rino, you can relax here and enjoy. Think of this as your own home, okay? Go have fun with Kei and Rei.
Yay! Thank you, Uncle Yoji.
Well, she stopped crying fast. I knew she was just putting on an act.
Auntie, I want snacks. And for dinner, I want to have curry rice.
You little shit! This freaking rotten good-for-nothing brat. I'm not going to take care of her.
You realize that everyone has to help raise the kids, right? You should think about how my older sister and my niece feel, huh?
And he's got zero intention of ever actually taking care of her either, huh? I know that after she got a divorce, Kane has been working from early in the morning till late at night. But Yoji hasn't been thinking about and considering how I feel at all. How easy are you going to be on your niece and sister? You realize you have your own family and household, right? Mom, do you have a second? Oh, Haruko, how is the child in your belly? You didn't reach out to me at all, so I was going to call you soon, actually. Sorry, I've just been so busy. You've always been the kind of girl to try to do everything on your own. You should really start relying on your parents from time to time, you know? But you're so far. You've got to ride a bullet train to get here. Don't worry about it, okay? Okay, thank you. You must be worried about something, right? I need to listen to you as your mother. Well, Yoji's older sister. Several minutes later. Oh my god, he didn't even bother listening to your opinion? He just brought her over? Yeah, I clearly told her that I was not comfortable with bringing her over. Yoji-san is a little off too, don't you think? You're his wife and you're pregnant, but he's just taking his older sister's side the whole time. He said something along the lines of if something were to even happen, we can just call the ambulance and it'll be fine. I wonder if he thinks that being pregnant means that it's just like a cold or something. That's so mean. What the hell does he think you are? I know that you're really busy too, but it would be so much help for me if you came over here and helped me out too. Of course, I'd love to. I'll be on the first bullet train over to your house tomorrow, okay? Are you sure though? After your father passed away, I've just been all alone and lonely, you know? If I can spend some time with my grandkids, then I'd be incredibly happy. Thank you, Mom. Seriously, thank you so much. I told Yoji that my mom would be coming over tomorrow, and he said, it'll be easier for you then, good for you, happily. He's still not going to help out because he's so busy with work. He will never be directly involved with the kids. I was kind of upset after hearing that. My mom was the kind of person that would scold a child regardless of whose kid it was. I'm the same way, but Rino doesn't take me seriously at all. I hope nothing happens when she comes over. I didn't realize that worry would come true and worse just a little while later. The next day.
Grandma!
Kei-chan, it's been a minute, dear.
Yay! I can play with Grandma!
Have you two been good? Listening to your mom?
Of course! We're helping out around the house all the time! I cleaned the bathtub with Ray yesterday!
Wow, you two are such great kids.
Why doesn't anyone ever compliment Rino?
Is that Yoji-san's niece? Yeah, it was such a nightmare. They were all just fighting over dinner. I see. I guess she's been spoiled quite a bit, huh? She only says horrible, selfish things, and she's just a devil child. Yoji won't even scold her. Don't worry. I'll make sure to teach her manners from the ground up. She's still in kindergarten, so don't be too tough on her, okay? Don't worry. I'm not going to be just yelling at her all the time or something. A few hours later. Hey, Rino-chan! You need to give Kei-chan's toy back to him right now!
No, this is Rino's toy.
Even if you're going to play with it, you have to talk to Kei-chan and ask him if you can play with it first.
Well, this house doesn't have any of Rino's toys in it. Auntie never buys me any toys either. I'm bored.
Excuse me? If you keep that kind of attitude up.
Shut up! You're not even my grandma. Rino, give me my freaking toy back. Nope. Don't cry, bro. I'll get it back for you later, okay?
Haruko, that girl is seriously twisted. I can't believe that she's 6 years old. I think that her mother probably just let her do whatever she wanted this whole time. I'm so exhausted, and it's only been a few hours. I'm really sorry, Mom. Rino would go crazy in the house and fight and argue with my kids. She did whatever she wanted to. She wouldn't listen to my mother's warnings either, and Yoji, as usual, never said a word to her. Because of all of that, I was just exhausted and ended up sleeping in for a while. 3 days later, I feel much better. I'm gonna go drink some water. I walked down the stairs, and once I got to the first floor, Rino-chan got off her bus from the kindergarten and came back inside.
I'm home, Auntie.
Huh?
Snacks, juice, and I need you to play.
Ugh! Rino took her shoes off at the entrance and came charging into me. I couldn't help but fall on my butt. Ugh! My stomach, it hurts.
Hey, come on, Auntie. I want snacks. Where's the juice? Rino is so hungry.
What do I do? It's starting to hurt more and more. I can't move. Haruko? What's going on? Rino-chan ran into me and my stomach is... It's going to be okay. I'm going to go get an ambulance right now. Kei-chan, Ray-chan, you help out your mom now, okay?
Okay.
All right, I called an ambulance. They're on the way. Now we just need to reach out to Yoji-san. Yoji-san, you need to leave work and come to the hospital right away.
Huh? Did something happen?
Rino-chan ran into Haruko, and Haruko fell on her butt. Her stomach is in serious pain, and something might have happened to the baby.
Oh, come on. She's just being dramatic. She'll be fine if she lies down.
Rino-chan came charging straight into her stomach. You need to get over here before something terrible happens. Now!
Okay. Freaking so much work.
There wasn't too much to worry going on. Your baby is fine.
Thank God.
It's thanks to your mother's swift reaction. It's right before your final month of your pregnancy, so it's good that you immediately called an ambulance.
Thank you, doctor.
However, I might recommend that you don't live with her until you give birth to the baby.
You're talking about Rino-chan, right?
I'm not going to sit here and talk about something that I don't know much about, but for your baby.
I'm not okay with that. My niece has done nothing wrong.
Huh?
You guys are all being way too strict about something that a child did. Haruko should just be in bed and stay quiet and just sleep all day or something.
Yoji, are you being serious about that?
Besides, if Haruko just stopped messing around, then none of this would have happened in the first place. You really don't need to call me out of work either. Just leave me alone.
Yoji-san, you need to.
Hmm.
Haruko, you've got some relatives that live in one town over, so why don't you just hang out there for a while? I think that they'll probably help you out. Okay, I'll do that.
Hey, just you wait a minute.
You're going to be having the baby right around the time Kay and Ray start their summer vacation, so you don't need to go back home after you give birth. I'm going to take the kids and go back to my parents' house after I give birth to my child.
Hang on. You're not allowed to do something like that.
It's already been decided.
You're just going to abandon Rino?
Not my problem. You were the one that was asked by your sister to look after her, so how about you take care of her?
Yeah, whatever then. Fine. Do whatever you want. I'll be totally fine without you.
Yoji's completely stupid and insane statement just left me, my mother, and even the doctor dumbfounded. Not only was he not worried about me or the baby, but he just kept talking about how Rino-chan wasn't wrong. I'm over it. I can't just go on with this prick anymore. I jumped into my last month of pregnancy before giving birth to a healthy baby girl called Yui. I thanked my relatives for giving me a warm welcome and letting me stay before I took Kay, Ray, and the newborn to my mother's house. I was taking care of the newborn and time flew by.
Haruko! Please, come back to the house. I'm begging you.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yoji Miyanohara, may I ask what makes you sound like a beat-up baby deer?
I'm at my limit.
Come again?
Rino has just been going wild, running rampant. Everything is all messed up now.
Uh-huh.
She breaks all the freaking plates, she keeps the water just running the whole time, and she broke my most favorite game console.
I don't really care. What the hell do you want from me?
I'm really busy at work right now, so I can't handle her. You're a stay-at-home wife, so you should be able to figure it out, right?
I'm not a stay-at-home wife. I'm a remote worker.
They're basically one and the same thing.
Yoji, how much do you look down on me like that?
It has been 2 months and Sis still hasn't come back home. I can't do this anymore.
What do you mean your sister isn't back home? What are you talking about?
I've tried to text her and call her time and time again, but she actually ended up blocking my phone.
And?
I heard something insane from her before she blocked my number.
The story that Yoji heard from Kane was something that I still find hard to believe.
Sis apparently divorced her ex-husband because she was having an affair.
Huh?
I was told that they got a divorce because they just didn't match up personality-wise, so I couldn't believe it at first.
This might be rude to say, but I think that someone like her might actually do that.
She ended up using up all her money that she had saved up to pay her ex-husband for his damages, and Reno's child support money was being used on buying brand name goods and going out to have fun.
So, she's doing stuff that is significantly worse than I could have imagined.
And on top of that, she was jealous of you, Haruko.
Jealous?
You had your 3rd kid on the way and had a lovely family going, and she didn't like that. That's why she started talking to me about things that she might be suspicious about.
And what kind of stuff was that?
She said that you were cheating on me and that the baby in your stomach was from the other guy.
What?
She told me that at first. She was just going to mess with me and that's it. I ended up falling for it like it was real.
Both of you are the worst. You really believe that I would be out there fooling around with some random guy?
I'm sorry. It's not how it felt though.
You were so happy when you found out that I was pregnant too.
Yeah.
You prioritized your older sister's feelings over me or our kids. You really are completely screwed up as a human being.
But...
Not but.
Ugh.
And? What else did she tell you?
She said that she wasn't coming back here because she was overseas with her lover. She said she plans to start living with him.
I was shocked and at a loss for words with how horrible everything was. I was already in a very delicate state. But Yoji was just bending over backwards for his older sister. Of course, that's not to say that Kane's behavior is acceptable either. I'm really not surprised that Rino-chan would turn out to be the horrible child that she is. The fact that you're taking her side so much, you're not going to tell me you've got some kind of sister complex, right?
Yeah, I've got a sister complex. What's it to ya?
Huh?
What's wrong with loving my older sister, huh? My older sister is a very important member of my family. The only reason that she asked me to take on her daughter is because she needed the help.
I didn't expect you to freak out on me before denying the fact.
The reason that I didn't tell you initially is because I knew that you'd be upset if I told you. If you abandoned me, you would really put a dent in my ego as a man, right?
The fact that you're hiding it makes it that much worse, though.
So yeah, enough small talk. You need to get back to our house right now.
I'm going to politely decline that request. I plan on divorcing you.
Huh?
Even if all of this was for your lovely older sister, you have your own family at your own house. If you think that everything is going to work out in your favor forever, then you are sorely mistaken.
Divorce? I think that's just overreacting, don't you think?
I'm going to cut ties with you and make sure to raise the kids to be really good and proud.
So not only are you going to divorce me, you're going to take custody of the kids?
You say that as if you have any right to keep the kids, but have you raised them at all? I can't say that the kids are attached to you at all either.
That's...
Don't worry about it. Kay, Ray, and Yui will all become lovely kids that care and love their family. You didn't even come to the hospital while I was giving birth to our child.
That's because you were off cheating on me and getting knocked up.
I'm over this. You can talk to my lawyer if you want to talk to me after this.
Hang on, wait! I can't take care of Rino all on my own.
Yeah, how about you try scolding her for once, huh? Alright, well, G-O-O-D, bye!
Haruko! Haruko!
Later. Afterwards, Yoji and I got a divorce. Apparently the relative that had let me crash at their house in my last month of pregnancy was actually a lawyer, so I ended up having her help me out again.
Damn it! Why the hell am I the one being held responsible for this divorce? How the hell do they expect me to pay for damages and child support? I can't do all that.
Yoji was throwing a hissy fit till the very end, but he ended up signing the divorce papers finally. He also agreed to the damages and child support payments, so everything was solved on my end. Both his parents have passed away, so he's got no relatives to count on. He's gotta be struggling pretty bad.
Give back Rino. That girl is my daughter. I'm not going to let my ex-husband have her.
As for Rino-chan, she was sent off to a facility, but not really. She was taken in by her ex-husband. He couldn't get in touch with his ex-wife, and he finally figured out where Yoji was, so he took CPS and barged in. The house was in horrible disarray, so she was immediately placed into protective custody. He was apparently worried about her daughter the whole time, and both Yoji and I got a call from him asking about how she's doing, so I told him everything that happened. He made sure that she understood that her actions have consequences, and she was chewed out. Thanks to that, apparently Rino-chan has calmed down and is finally becoming a decent child. That's what he told me when he brought some money over as an apology for his daughter charging into my stomach. I mean, Rino-chan is also the victim of a horrible adult. I hope that she will get better. I won't hold a grudge against her if she gets better. I heard that she has also moved to a different kindergarten, so I hope that her and her father find happiness. By the way, about Yoji and his older sister, apparently Yoji couldn't pay the damages and child support up front, so he ended up taking out a loan to pay for it. He couldn't pay off the loans in time, so people started showing up at his office to demand the money back. As a result, he was fired. Kane's lover found out that she had abandoned her daughter and was dumped. Not only that, but he demanded all the money that he spent on her be returned. It's apparently a really bad situation over there. I mean, it serves her right. Several years later,
Mom, I ran the 50-meter dash and I broke the school record.
wow, you're the future Usain Bolt, huh?
Once I'm in middle school, I'm going to join track and field and practice more. Look at my test too, Mom. I got 100s in math and science.
Wow, you're a STEM genius, aren't you?
I'm going to be a researcher in the future and develop new scientific methods.
I'm going to be cheering for you, honey. You can do it. Yui-chan is smiling more now that she's going to kindergarten, huh? I'm just older now, but I hope I can live a lot longer to see them grow up. Mom, thank you so much for helping me out this whole time. It's totally fine. Let's keep working together as a family, I am so glad that I didn't try to handle everything on my own. I'm going to work hard from now on to make sure that I can repay my mom for all of her hard work. It's not exactly an easy task raising 3 kids, but I'm going to give it my all. My name is Mio. I'm a housewife who has a 5-year-old son, Satoshi, and a husband, Daya. We have a lovely family. My friends say that it must be so nice to be a housewife, or that it must be nice to have a husband that earns a lot of money. But the truth is that I have a lot of stress and worries, too. The one thing that really helped me get by was crafting class. It was a stress relief to be able to focus on my hands, and it was always fun to chat with my friends about everything.
I'm so tired. Mio, how's it looking? Is it going well?
Yeah, they're going well. How's this bag?
Wow, it's so cute. It's got really cute colors too. But I think my bag actually looks pretty good too.
Well, then I guess they're both cute, huh? This bag is almost complete too, huh?
What are you going to make after you finish that bag?
I've been getting pretty good with the sewing machine, so I kind of want to try working on something a little more advanced, you know?
Yeah, we were really bad at first with the sewing machine.
Yeah, seriously. It's embarrassing to even think about it now. I really was worried that I'd knit my finger into whatever we were knitting.
Oh my god, seriously. It's really so much fun to be able to use it correctly, you know?
Yeah, it's fun to see that we're getting better very clearly, and it's also a good stress relief, you know?
Did something happen at the house? What?
Well, actually, my husband has kind of stopped caring about our family recently. And all he does recently is roll around and never hangs out with the kids at all.
What? I bet you and your kids are probably pretty lonely, right?
They cry and get mad sometimes. He gets mad back at them, though. I don't know how to explain it, but he's just very immature.
He's the worst. Oh, wait. I just said he was the worst out loud. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I really do think what he's doing is the worst.
That's where you need to sit your husband down and give him a real whipping.
But talking to him just makes us upset, you know? He doesn't actually listen to or fix anything.
My husband wouldn't help me out at all, so I smacked him around a little bit.
You're really strong, so I really admire you. You're really good, too.
Don't you dare underestimate your housewife. Who do you think holds down the fort, huh? Right?
Wow. Yeah, you're totally right. Wait, I just screwed up. Ugh, Masumi-san, you're such a tomboy.
Takaru-kun, how are things with your girlfriend?
I was dumped by her, actually. Last month, she told me that a man that goes to a craft class is too feminine and embarrassing to be around.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, cheer up, Buttercup. I think that a man that's able to work on crafts is really amazing.
Thank you so much. And you cheer up too, Mio-san. I'm going to be cheering for you, Mio-san.
Look at you go, Takaru. You've always been a fan of Mio.
Well,
I remember the sad look on his face when he found out that Mio was already married.
please stop already.
He's so adorable.
I'm home.
Welcome home. Dinner is miso soup with some steamed fish.
What? I just had fish for lunch today, though.
Oh, sorry.
You cook the same thing from time to time. Can you send me a text from now on about what you're going to cook for dinner from now on?
Okay. It's not like you ever read the damn text, though.
I'm hungry, so hurry up and cook for me, please. I'm exhausted.
Okay. He didn't talk to me like this back when we just got married. Oh, yeah, honey, are you free this weekend?
Huh? I mean, I don't have any plans, I guess.
Do you want to go to the zoo or something with the three of us? We haven't really gone out anywhere recently, and COVID seems to have calmed down now.
I'm really tired from work, so I'd like to rest if you don't mind.
I mean, I get it, but you haven't hung out around this kid for half a year or so. He's really missing you, you know?
And how about you go out with him or something so that he's not bored?
He wants to go out with Dad from time to time, too.
Yeah, I guess sometime later.
You always say that. You're always just pushing it later and later and later.
Huh? Shut up! You don't even work at all. Do you realize how much stress is building up just from that alone?
I don't know, but is it really that stressful to go out and have fun with your own family?
Wow, look at you leading me on like that. You're trying to make me say like I'm stressed out, right? Then you're trying to make me out to be the bad guy or something.
No, that's not it. I just really want to know if you feel like it's stressful for you to go out with your friends.
Ridiculous. I've got work tomorrow, so can you just leave me alone?
Hey, wait, I'm not done talking.
Oh yeah, how about you take my mom instead of me, huh? Grandma should have a lot of fun with her.
When did he change so much?
I don't want to go with Grandma.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't have the option to count on his mother like that. His mother is incredibly forward and very strict on both me and my son. At the time, she would come over to our house at least once a week without even asking. All right, now it's all good. You can go crazy, but don't play too much to the point where you tear your clothes. You're going to hurt yourself.
Okay. Someone is here, though.
I bet you it's your grandma. Go upstairs.
Ugh.
It's so cold, isn't it? The high is only 4 degrees today. It really is cold, though. It's warm inside the house, though, isn't it? I've got no heater in my house, so I'm always rolled up in a blanket. Do you want me to add a heater to your house? Of course. I wish you'd said that last year during winter, though. So sorry. I mean, I don't really need to buy it, though. I can just take the heater from this house and bring it back. Huh? What do you mean by that? Huh? Did you not hear me? You two are going to be living in my house starting next month. Huh? What? I've just been feeling like my knees and hips are really killing me recently. So I'm worried about a lot of stuff. And I talked about it with him and he said that it would be fine if you and your family lived with me. I didn't hear about that at all. When did you guys talk about this? I think it was around last month. What? It was that long ago? What? Do you not want to live with me? It's not that I don't want to or anything, but Satoshi has school here. It's just going to be a little bit farther, that's it. Worst case scenario, you can just drive him to and from school. Done deal. I mean, sure, but your mother-in-law is suffering, but you're not going to help as the married-in housewife? Yeah, unacceptable. You're going to be working hard for me to clean up while you're raising your kid. You're kidding me, right? By the way, you're going to quit this useless crafting class. Got it? Why do I have to do that? Of course you have to. This is pointless. You've already been able to do a certain level of knitting, so there's no point in you continuing this any longer. It's part of my hobby, though. I really don't want to quit that. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. You're doing it on your husband's dime, right? It's going to be my money as well from now on, so I'm going to be against it. I'll make some money part-time, so please, let me continue. No, you need to stay home just in case something happens to me, and I need you there. But I was instructed by her to quit my crafts class time and time again, but I continued to beg her to let me continue, and she eventually gave me permission. However, in return, I was told that I shall not make any mistakes with chores. A month later, we sold our house and ended up moving into my mother-in-law's house.
Mio-chan, you need to cheer up.
You really think that I can be cheery? I didn't even like seeing my mother-in-law once a week. You think that I'm going to be happy seeing her every single day?
How about you just give up and get a divorce, huh?
I thought about it, but then she really just cornered me.
Huh? What do you mean?
She said that she would take me to court and sue me till the end of days, and also how she would never allow him to pay child support.
She's the freaking devil!
She really is a demon or something. Being able to continue this class is the only thing that keeps me going at this point.
Hakaru, do you have any opinions from a male perspective?
Well, I think there's probably no way that we lose if it were to somehow turn into a court case, but
You think so?
I think that the way that you're being treated it would totally be acceptable for you to want to get a divorce, but you should just get a good lawyer and I think it'll be fine.
But I don't know what she's going to do if she finds out that I was looking for a lawyer.
I mean, you'll need to have a lot of determination. Yeah, if you're okay with talking to us, then we'll listen to you, so let's push through this together.
Thank you. You guys are seriously lifesavers.
I've got to do something for her. For Mio-san.
Mio-san, come here real quick. Yes, ma'am? What is it? These dishes have residue left on them. See? It's slimy. Oh, no, ma'am. This dish soap remains slimy after you rinse it off. Of course not. It's impossible. You just haven't washed it off well enough. I'm serious. Look at this. It's literally written on the back of the bottle. See? It remains slimy after it was washed off. Shut up! You make sure to wash this stuff till it's squeaky clean back in my day. You wash all of these over again. Mio-san, hurry up and get over here. Yes, what is it? Look, you are using way too much water for the laundry machine. You need to cut back on the amount. I'm using the least amount possible for each wash. How? You need to ignore the writings on the washing machine. You can figure out with less. Excuse me, but I washed it with a lot less water, but then, what a surprise, it smelled all kinds of weird because it didn't have enough water, and you chewed me out for that too. Here we go, with another excuse. Excuse. Are you not embarrassed? How is this an excuse? Then how about you do your own laundry already? My joints are just in so much pain. I'm barely able to handle taking care of the grandkids. You're able to handle them just fine. Excuse. Yeah, you're one to talk. These clothes don't really fit my size anymore. I need to buy more clothing. Excuse me, Mio-san? Yes, what is it? I think that we should start making Satoshi go to class and learn something. But he's only 5 years old? Is there something that you want to do, Satoshi?
Not really.
If he finds something that he wants to do, I will, of course. Make sure he's able to go to class or something. That is way too spoiled. That is literally the sweetest, most spoiled thing I've possibly heard of. I don't really understand. You need to make sure that they start taking extracurricular classes early on, or they're not going to be able to go to the Olympics or go to a really first-string college. Huh? Do you not feel like you want your kid to really grow up and dive into the great world? I'm okay with him growing up to be a healthy and happy kid, and I don't think the parent forcing him to do stuff that he doesn't want to do is good. Too spoiled! You need to brainwash your kids and make sure that they grow up to be first-rate elites. Brainwash? Are you seriously okay? You're insane. Satoshi, let's just go somewhere, huh? You wait right there!
What? You can't be sighing like that. You're going to make my food taste bad.
Your mother has just been nagging at me the whole time and won't stop.
Huh?
She's just been complaining about me raising my kids and how I do chores around the house. Honestly, I can't do this anymore.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell her to take it easy a little bit? Just a little bit easier on me?
Oh yeah, after I'm back from my business trip, sure.
Business trip again? It's like the 3rd time this year that you've gone somewhere.
It's a really important time right now at work. I'll talk to her once I get back home from the trip.
I don't know how many times I've heard him say that. I wonder when he's actually going to talk to his mother for me. My husband didn't listen to me at all, so the only place I could really vent was my crafts class friends. They always listened, and I felt really guilty about it, but I was at the end of my patience.
I think that you should probably just get a divorce at this point.
You really think so?
I don't want to see you suffer anymore like this, Mio-san.
It must be tough for Satoshi-kun too, right? I'm sure you probably don't want to be forced to go learn something you don't want to either, right?
Not at all.
Satoshi-kun, do you like your grandma?
I hate her.
Well, then, it seems like that's your answer.
But I might have to pay damages and stuff.
About that, my parents have a really good friend who's apparently an excellent lawyer. The lawyer is more than willing to help you out too if you're going in divorce courts.
Huh? Really?
Apparently, based on the situation, you're unlikely to have to pay any kind of damages to anyone.
I see. Wait, maybe I was just being brainwashed by my mother-in-law to make me obey.
But you're totally free to do what you want, Mio-san. I think that for you and your son, you should divorce him. If the mother isn't smiling, then the kid is going to be upset too.
Takara-kun, thank you so much.
Oh please, I haven't done anything special.
Divorce. The idea had been floating around in my head for a while, but I was a housewife with no savings, so I didn't feel like that was a realistic option for me. Maybe getting a divorce is better for him, but maybe it's not. This really sucks. Ugh, I'm home. Excuse me, where the heck have you been hobbling around? You're out way too late. I've called you time and time again. I'm sorry, ma'am. I turned my phone off for that reason. As a punishment, I threw away all of the trash that you made in your stupid little club. Huh? You really threw it all away? How could you possibly do something so horrible? There's really no point in you keeping all that trash around anyway. I feel so good with all of it gone. How dare you? Get out of here! Huh? Get the hell out! What are you talking about? This is literally my house. Then I'm going to leave. Huh?
Sorry to barge in on you. I was actually just about to ring your doorbell.
What the hell? You called the freaking cops too? I didn't call anyone. What can we help you with?
Well, your husband. Dai-san was actually involved in the traffic accident. He's passed away.
Huh? Come again?
We'll talk to you about the details, so would it be alright if we step inside for a minute?
I thought that all of my hard work from crafts class had disappeared, and now it seems that I've lost my husband as well. It was still all very surreal, and I don't remember much of what was going on. But I remember clearly that the police then told me something incredibly shocking.
So actually, the car that your husband was operating was moving at an incredibly fast rate of speed, and on top of that, his BAC was incredibly high. It was well above the legal limit for DUI.
He is not the kind of man to do that sort of thing.
But it did happen, and that's not the only thing about this whole thing either.
Did he hit someone else in his accident?
Well, he had a passenger. It was a coworker of his, a woman from his office.
I actually just remembered. He was actually supposed to be away on a business trip. Where did this accident happen?
It was around his workplace.
So that means that he wasn't away on a business trip, and he was drinking and driving with a woman in his shotgun seat.
The car was wrapped around a light pole. There were no other victims other than the driver and passenger.
I see. I understand. I'm glad to hear that there's no one else involved. Would you be able to tell us where he is now?
Sure. Here's the address of the hospital he was transported to.
Hang on. This has to be some kind of joke or something, right?
I understand that this is probably hard to accept.
I need you to tell me that you're lying. You're lying, right? He's not lying. Huh? Daya-san is going to be a criminal with a record. Someone who drove under the influence and also drove recklessly. How miserable. How pitiful. But... We went to the hospital and heard some more details from the police before I immediately started getting to work on setting up a funeral. During that time, my mother-in-law was just completely lost and empty. It was pretty upsetting to try to talk to my son about what had happened, but besides that, I didn't feel too sad at all. On top of having an affair, he wrapped his car around a light pole. He's the worst possible human you can drum up. Not only am I not sad, I'm actually angry. I was such a clown, not divorcing that man that was cheating on me, all the while getting tormented by my mother-in-law. I'm just going to end it all here. I decided to reach out to a certain someone. It's almost been 4 months since his passing. Yes. Did you want to prepare anything for it? Did you want me to do or set something up? Did you want to do something or not? I need to ask you, do you not feel anything about this? About what? Are you not sad or anything? I am. Then why are you so lively and moving around? Because what am I supposed to do? That man might have killed someone on his way out. Sad is definitely not high on the list of emotions right now. It's your fault. Huh? You are just the absolute worst possible wife, so he died. It's your fault. What are you talking about? You can't do chores or raise your kid. You're absolutely the worst possible woman around. You get on your knees and you apologize. What the hell are you even talking about? You're the one that raised that man. What the hell did you just say? Ugh, my back. You have always been so overprotective of your son. That's why this whole thing happened in the first place. Shut the hell up. I don't want to see your face around me again. Get the hell out. Okay. I listened to what she said and quietly left the house after the 4-month mark. I got some money from the insurance payout, so I didn't have to worry about anything for money. Yeah, I left the house, and I figured I'd talk to you to try to ask you what you think I should do after this. I see. Okay. Then I'll go to you for the lawyer for now. Thank you so much. I talked to Takeru-kun and talked about things from now on. I was just going to borrow a random house and move my address there. After I do the divorce papers, I would cut ties with my mother-in-law. The lawyer told me all the fine print details I needed to dot and dash. Takeru-kun, thank you so much. I'm finally able to move forward thanks to you.
Oh, please. I'm just glad I could help you out.
Eventually, I started dating Takeru-kun for my crafts class with marriage in mind. My son also really liked Takeru-kun, so he was quick to accept him as his new father. Mio-san, my throat hurts really bad. Please, get me some water. Is anyone here? Anyone? Somebody, please help me. My foot hurts and my back hurts too. Daya. A year after I left my mother-in-law, they found her body in her house. She died all alone with no one around to hold her hand in the end. Apparently, she didn't have any relatives, and the authorities had to dig me up and reach out to me. Of course, I didn't feel bad about this at all. Honestly, when she told me to leave, I just quietly did what she wanted me to. I ended up wasting a few years, but I'm happy to live life with my new family.
I can't figure out my homework. Help me out, Dad.
Let's see. Wow. Homework nowadays is freaking hard. Help us out, Mom.
Let's see. This is literally no different from when I was a kid. You just do this, and then move that there, and done.
I see. I got it, Mom.
Wow, look at you go, Mom. You're a pro at crafting things, and you're just perfect at everything you do, huh?
I'm going to cry if you keep praising me like that.
I don't know how many times I'm going to make you cry then. Hurry up and get used to it.
Yeah, let's have a lovely life together. My name is Sakura Busujima. I'm 29 years old. It has been 5 years since I've married my husband, Masaki. We were blessed with 2 kids, a daughter who is 1 year old and a son who's turning 3. We were all living happily together. However, when the older one was born, we were in a really tough situation. Masaki actually joined a very tough and shady company after he graduated. He had to leave the house at 7 in the morning on the weekdays, and if he made it home that same day, then he got home early. He always got called up on the weekends for one reason or another, and they never paid him for that. He worked that long and hard, and he only made about $30,000 a year. My husband was working hard because it was the job that hired him out of college, but he was moved to one of the toughest departments within that shady company right around the same time that our first kid was born, so he completely became broken.
I'm sorry, Sakura. It's all my fault.
It's okay, honey. I'll support you.
What about Yuki?
Oh, please. We've got plenty saved up. We can just get Yuki to go to a daycare or something and I'll get to work. You just focus on getting better first, Masaki, okay? Then we can just find a new place for you to find work at.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
My husband called his company and explained the situation. They halfway forced him to resign and I went out to work to protect my family. I talked to the company that had given me maternity leave to see if they would be willing to let me back into the workplace early. I worked from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, but my job wasn't just work either. It wasn't like I could help out my husband who had become a husk of what he used to be, so I had to wake up at 6 in the morning to make breakfast and lunch. I would wake up my husband so his rhythm wouldn't be completely thrown off before I got my son prepared for daycare. After I sent him off, I came back to clean up my husband's breakfast. After work was done, I went to pick up my son and then ran to the store to buy some groceries and went home. Then I prepared for dinner, showered my son, put him to sleep, lightly cleaned up all of the toys around the house, and went to sleep. Honestly, it was an incredibly difficult schedule. But since my husband collapsed, it wasn't like anyone else could do it. I continued to do this for a year and I lost over 14 pounds. I was already pretty skinny, so I was now skin and bones. However, thanks to my hard work and effort, my husband was able to regain his former self.
I'm gonna work really hard to find a new job.
The doctor gave him the go sign and he started working hard to find a new position to work at. Luckily, he was able to find a job at a corporation that was so big that even I had heard of it.
I told them what I did at my old job, and they told me that they would have loved to have some of my skill set at their office.
That's awesome, Masaki! Congratulations!
And my new starting salary is going to be $50,000 a year.
Wow! That's going to be over $20,000 more than your old position.
I can finally say that all that hard work and hellish days would be paid off.
You make sure to take care of yourself this time around when you work, okay, Masaki? The new company had basically no overtime, and even if they did, it was only an hour or two. He never had to go in on the weekend, and they pushed their employees to use their PTO. If you compared it to his previous working conditions, it was basically heaven. Masaki was working hard and having fun. It actually made me have fun to see him having so much fun. Once things started to settle down, he told me that I could quit, so I decided to resign for now. I really wanted to continue, but I was pushing myself beyond my limits for a year, so I probably made my son experience loneliness, which I didn't like. A little while after my husband started working again, we had our second kid, so it was all perfect. However, this is right around the time that my husband started to act a little strange.
I just found out about this, but a 20-year-old man is averaging about 37.1K a year. It's apparently really rare for men in their 30s to be even making over 50K a year.
Huh, that's kind of cool.
But I'm in my 20s, and I'm already making more than 50K a year. I'm incredible, aren't I?
Yeah, I think you're definitely doing great. I don't know what kind of information he's getting fed at his company, but Masaki would continue to say that he's making so much more than your average person and that he's some kind of super elite. I really did respect him, and I am happy that he's working so hard, so I just kept nodding my head and saying great job, but apparently that wasn't good because his ego quickly became overinflated. He started acting pretty tough towards me too.
Sakura, hey, what are you doing?
Sorry. Yuki just kind of spilled his snacks and I was wiping it all up. What is it?
You need to reply to me on the second that I send you a text. You realize how freaking busy I am over here, right?
I said sorry, but you should know that if you have a kid, you can't always just be able to respond immediately like that. I think I told you about that before too.
Do not talk back to me. You're just a freaking housewife.
This again? Masaki, you're acting so weird recently. You never got mad at me like that before.
I'm working hard and feeding everyone, so that's just a given, isn't it? I'm working hard and making over 50K a year. I'm an elite.
Yeah, and I'm working hard on my chores and raising our kid too.
Yeah, literally anyone can do that. Stop making it sound like it's something special.
Huh? Yeah, I can't let that one slide. You don't do literally anything around the house, and you're sitting there talking about how anyone can do it? Are you crazy?
You're just doing the same stuff every single day, right? It's totally easy.
When you were all sick and upset, I was the one that was doing literally everything around the house, even the easy stuff.
I was a sick patient back then. Are you trying to say that it makes sense to force your sick husband to do the chores?
I didn't say that. That's literally why I never asked you or said anything. I just did it all myself.
Are you seriously patronizing me right now? It's just chores.
Sorry, I'll just listen to what you want because Momiji is whining and I have to go take care of her.
Do not use the kids as a freaking excuse.
Oh my god, it's not an excuse, it's a fact.
Ugh. I say one thing and you just always got something to say back. My mom did everything perfectly without ever complaining a single day in her life. I think you know, but my parents' house is super big. But she cleaned everything up from corner to corner every day. Even with cooking, she never made anything instant. She cooked everything every day. But you, for some reason, are complaining when cleaning and laundry is easier than back then. You just talk about buying regular baby food. What's wrong with you? And you call yourself a freaking housewife.
What do you want?
I have a drinking party tonight, so I'm gonna be late and I want to let you know. You keep complaining about food this and food that or whatever. I texted you out of kindness in my heart even though I was so busy. Whatever. I'm not coming home tonight.
Hang on! You're supposed to take the kids to the zoo tomorrow! We promised!
You made me exhausted, so the whole thing is called off.
You realize how excited Yuki is for the trip?
It's your fault.
The $50,000 annual salary made my husband confident and have this strange ego. He's been acting like he's monitoring everything that I do, and if I rest even just a little bit, he tells me that I need to stop sleeping on the job. He looks at the toys that the kids made a mess of and starts screaming about how I can't even clean. It wasn't once or twice either. He would always bring up his own mother into the mix and how she was such a perfect housewife. Sure, I wasn't able to do everything perfectly, so I couldn't say anything back, but I was getting tired of my husband's behavior. I'm going to ask his mother directly to see how incredible she really was. My mother-in-law lived fairly far away from us, and she was a good wife. She was always smiling and never talked bad about others at all. I knew that she was a woman that moved around often, so I could tell she wouldn't chew me out or anything. I just had to tell someone in vent. Ah, it's been a minute, Sakura-chan. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Well, I actually had something that I was wondering if you could help me with. What is it? I told the whole interaction that I've been having with Masaki. I got so heated that before I knew it, I'd been talking for an hour, but my mother-in-law didn't cut me off a single time in that interaction. So, my son isn't around right now, right? Yes, ma'am. What time is he going to be coming home tomorrow? I'm not sure, but he's off and out and about on Saturday, so I don't think he'll be home till later in the afternoon. He never helps the kids out on the weekends either. Yes, he says that he needs to rest on the weekends in order to work hard on the weekdays. I'm sorry for complaining so much. I just kept hearing about how you were so incredible, and I just wanted to find out how you were doing everything so perfectly. Oh, please, let's ignore that stuff. Anyway, do you have a suitcase or something at your house? Huh? Oh, yes, of course I do. Okay, great. Then pack about a week's worth of luggage in there and hang tight for a second. Huh? What do you mean by that? I think that we should take a good long break, don't you? She told me in a jolly voice that I'm going to pick you up tomorrow and hung up. I didn't really understand, but I packed my clothes and my kids' stuff into a suitcase. I wonder if she's saying that she wants me to go over to their house with the kids? Early next morning. That is a lot of stuff, don't you think? Well, there's a lot of stuff I need for the kids, so... Oh, please! You only need to pack for yourself, honey. Huh? We're going to be going to a hot spring vacation for a week, you and me. I'm going to leave the kids behind? But what about the chores while I'm gone? It's fine. My son should be able to do easy chores, right? This was the first time that I realized what my mother-in-law was scheming.
You can leave the kids to me, okay? If anything happens, I'll be here for a week while you guys go get some rest.
Sir.
And I'll make sure that my stupid son learns his lesson.
I took out all the kids' stuff from the bag and got in the car, per my in-laws' instruction. Here we go! Woo!
You two go have fun.
My mother-in-law took me out to a faraway hot springs town. I was really worried about my kids, but my father-in-law would often take photos of how they were eating and taking naps, so I felt a little relieved. My husband reached out to me at around 9 p.m.
Hey! The hell, Sakura? What the hell are you going on a freaking vacation without telling me? Who's going to cook, huh? You left your freaking kids and you want to call yourself a mom?
Ma'am? Oh, please. Just ignore that idiot. Block his number, girl. Behind my mother-in-law's soft smile was a burning rage coming straight from her soul. I decided to just quietly listen to her.
She hung up on me.
I'm sure your mother probably hung up the phone.
Mom? It's impossible. Why the heck are you guys even here anyway? I didn't hear about you two coming over either.
Well, we got a little call from Sakura-chan. Apparently, she's been doing the chores and raising the kids all on her own, and she hadn't any time off. So we decided to give her a nice gift away from all this and to rest.
What the hell is that about? Well, who's going to cook? Who's going to do the laundry and clean up around the house? Who's going to take care of the kids? Are you going to do all of it then, Dad?
Are you stupid or something? Why would I take care of you? I'm literally a guest in your house right now. You understand that, right?
Huh? Well, then why are you over at my house?
Because I don't want anything to happen to the kids while she's gone. Just so we're clear, I'm not going to do a single thing around the house, and I'm not going to take them to and from kindergarten either.
Huh? Then what am I supposed to do?
You're going to do it all, obviously.
I have to work, though.
I think that you've forgotten something. Sakura-chan had taken care of the house, raised the kids, worked, and everything else all on her own. And she did that plus take care of you. You're saying that you can't do what she did?
You didn't do anything either when you worked, Dad.
Yeah, you're right. And I feel tremendous guilt towards your mother for that. I'm wondering, though, if you know that other than cooking, I do all the chores around the house because I wanted to relax now?
You do all the chores around the house?
I take care of the kids from Masafumi's house sometimes so I can take care of the kids too.
No way.
You said that everyone and anyone could do chores, right? Well then come on now, cook me some food. Oh, and the kids too. We're all hungry and I feel bad for the kids who must be starving.
Fine. You guys all want to gang up on me and bully me, huh? Okay, I'll do all the chores perfectly. Do not underestimate an office worker elite who makes $50K a year.
Whoa, you got this, little guy.
2 hours later.
Look at that. It's incredible, huh? I looked it up on the internet and did it perfectly.
You took so sticking long, though.
Shut up!
And where are the kids' food?
Huh? They can just eat this.
Yuki might be able to eat some of this, but Momoji is still eating baby food, right?
Huh? Oh, wait. Does that mean?
Yeah, you need to cook her food separately.
Huh? You want me to cook something else again?
Of course I do.
Oh, wait, hang on. I think I found some instant baby food when I was looking for some spices.
You told Sakura-chan to never use anything instant, but you're going to use instant yourself, huh? Nice hypocrisy.
That's...
Chores are super easy, right? Come on, champ.
Damn it!
Hey, Masaki. This fried chicken hasn't been cooked enough, I don't think. I think you probably fried it with oil that was a little too hot, huh?
If you want to complain, don't eat.
Woo!
Hey, your son just flipped over the food.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
So yeah, looks like he's finally finished bathing everyone. He fell asleep with Masaki while putting him to sleep.
Thank you so much. Are you sure that you're comfortable with me just letting you handle everything?
Oh, please there. This is only just the beginning. You don't need to worry about a thing over here. You go and rest and relax, okay?
Afterwards, my father-in-law would text and call me about everything that happened, and my husband had to go to his job, take our son to and from daycare, go shopping, get home, cook for the kids and my father-in-law, help the kids take a shower, then put them to sleep. I was surprised that he was able to do it all, but by day 5, I couldn't help but be shocked at the photo of him that was sent to me. In 5 days, my husband had bags under his eyes and he was fighting our daughter that wouldn't stop crying. Do you feel a little bit better now? Yes, very much. After a week of much-needed rest and relaxation, my husband came over towards me like a zombie.
You're so late.
Huh? We came back just in time, like we said we would.
Do you realize the kind of trouble and struggle that I've been going through for a freaking week? I have to work around the clock because I have to go pick up the kids and take them to daycare. They won't even stop crying at all, so I couldn't sleep at all either.
Well, you were in the same situation, right, Sakura-chan? Yes, ma'am, I was.
Why the hell are you taking her side, Mom? Apparently Dad is doing chores at the house now, but I know that when he was working, you were doing all this stuff around the house as a housewife. You never even scolded me or chewed me out once. You did literally everything around me without asking me at all.
My husband, who had completely reached his limit both physically and mentally, was basically screaming and crying. However, my mother-in-law had no hesitation at all before she dropped this bomb onto him. Well, my husband wasn't some loser like you.
Loser? Me? You realize that I make over $50K a year. How am I a loser?
You may not remember it much, but by the time that your father was around your age, he was well into the ballpark of over $100,000 a year. He was so busy with work that he was basically never at home on his days off. I think if you want to imagine when you were at your old job, it was a similar situation. My mother-in-law, still smiling, closed in on Masaki. I was raising the kids the whole time, so I did feel a little upset with your father for not even trying to help out around the house. But your father always worked hard for the family, and he was always thankful for everything that I did for him and our family. Once work started to calm down, he promised that he would help out around the house. He would never sit back and look down on me just because he made money. That's why I was able to work hard in raising the kids and doing the chores all on my own.
But if you're a housewife, it's normal to do the chores, right? Why won't you just take my side then?
I think that I worked hard as your mother to make sure that you didn't have to worry about anything at all. But what I should do now is to protect Sakura-chan after marrying into the family and giving us 2 wonderful kids. Which means that I need to re-educate my stupid son who hasn't noticed his lovely wife's hard efforts.
Ugh.
Who do you have to thank that you're able to make $50,000 a year without any worries?
It's thanks to Sakura.
Yeah, and who do you have to thank that you're able to sleep every single day without any worries?
Sakura.
Who do you have to thank for living?
Sakura! It's all thanks to Sakura. I'm sorry.
I have never seen my mother-in-law so infuriated like that, and my husband didn't stand a chance at all. He was screaming and crying, apologizing for everything he's done to me, but...
I swear, I'll help you out from now on. I swear.
Help her out? Oh my god, you still don't understand what you need to do you?
I'll do it all. Please, allow me to do the chores around the house.
Very well. I'm sorry, Sakura-chan. Would you be willing to forgive this dummy with just this once? My mother-in-law now turned around to me and had returned to her normal, regular, kind expression. After that, my husband was afraid of my mother-in-law and I, but would still do the dishes and clean up around the house. He also stopped going out every single weekend and has been taking care of the kids. He said that he was a little sad that he had less free time, but he was finally able to really understand that he's a father. He sometimes let that disgusting ego peek out from time to time, but when that happened... Hello? Yes, ma'am. It's me.
Wait, hang on. I'll do it.
I pretended to call his mother, and it was effective every single time. I'm really glad that he was able to rethink his attitude. You have to support each other as a husband and wife. Neither one is more important than the other. The important thing is to respect the other person. It's just as simple as that.